In this tutorial, we'll look at how to add a tracking number to a dropshipped order. When dropshipping, you will need to obtain the tracking number from the vendor and enter it on the order for SellerCloud to update the order source. As with all orders, entering the tracking number only on the order source will not update the shipping status on SellerCloud. Vendors will often send tracking information in a file, and SellerCloud has a template which can be used to import the shipping information and tracking number in bulk. Under the Orders tab, select Import Tracking Info and download the template. The template contains a number of columns, but not all of them need to be populated. You will need to fill in the ship date, carrier name, ship method, and the tracking number. When populating the ship date, any standard date format is acceptable. The carrier and shipping method should match what has been selected on the order in SellerCloud. Now let's look at the first 4 columns. These columns link the shipping information with the order. If the SellerCloud order ID is provided, then there is no need for order source order ID, or PO number. If PO is provided, like for a dropship, then the order ID, order source, and order source order ID are needed. If both order ID and PO number are not available, then you will need both the order source and order source order ID. For example, order source would be Amazon, and order source order ID would be the Amazon order ID number. If the vendor will only send the tracking in a unique format, you can contact SellerCloud support to create a custom import tracking plugin. Once you have the file, select it from your hard drive and click Import Tracking Details. You can also schedule an automatic task to pick up a file and import tracking for dropshipped orders. Doing this will update the tracking information automatically on the order and on the order source. To do this, you will need the vendor to send the file to your FTP site. If you do not have an FTP site, contact SellerCloud support, and our support staff will create one for you. Open the toolbox under the company settings and scroll down to Schedule Tasks. On the Schedule Task page, select Import Order Tracking from the task menu. Now we can set up and schedule an import task. Assign a name to the task. Enter a start time for the task to occur. Schedule how often you want the task to recur. If you select daily, you have the option of setting the interval by number of days or to schedule the import for specific days of the week. Use this setting to set the expiration of the task. You can also enable email alerts upon completion of the task. Enter the FTP information into these fields. If you are importing a file that requires using a custom plugin, select the plugin from this dropdown. Save the task, and SellerCloud will search for and import any new tracking information at the scheduled time. You can view the processed record of the task by selecting the task name from the grid. On the following page, there is a grid with all executed tasks. Clicking the job ID will open the job where you can review job details and any messages. For more information on importing tracking information, please visit wiki.sellercloud.com.